What's up? What's up, peeps? It's Coach Nick in the house. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm running an errand. It's not sunny out, but I'll show you what it looks like. And let's talk while I'm driving. I got time to chat with you guys, right? So one of the topics that I wanted to talk about is how to look at social media, specifically Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these other social media platforms, how to look at them and how to think of them when you're trying to utilize them for your business, right? That's really important. What's up, Nicole? What's up, Gary? Welcome. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'll flip the camera. You guys could see what I'm seeing. It's a little rainy, but so what? We're talking, we're hanging out. You got questions, you put them in there. What's up, Lawrence? Welcome. What's going on? So I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see the roadway, and it's a little rainy. That kind of sucks, but you know what? We're alive, so it's all good, right? So anyway, how to look at social media, how to look at Facebook and Instagram as it relates to your business. Okay, it's a pretty cool topic to talk about because a lot of people miss the point when it comes to social media. They just don't really understand how powerful of a tool it is, and as a result, they neglect a massive opportunity to really be able to leverage social media to grow their business, right? So let's get into the specifics of it, okay? A lot of people think of social media as being something that will instantaneously deliver business for you, and in some instances it does, but in other instances, in most instances actually, it generally is something that needs time to be utilized and generated to make things happen. Okay, so in other words, you've got to work it so that it works for you. Okay, to think that you're going to get on a social media platform and have immediate successful results is generally not realistic. Okay, it can happen. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but social media is a social platform. It's an interactive platform, right? So if you're coming out like the person who's just advertising the heck out of their business rather than trying to develop a brand and a reputation and your persona online, you're approaching it the wrong way, because the people that are going to these social media platforms are not looking necessarily to purchase something, right? So if your approach with social media is the same with other more conventional styles of marketing, you're not going to generally have good results because your expectations are flawed. Your expectations are that you're going to use it as a strictly an advertising and marketing platform without a strategy behind it, and as a result, you're going to expect instantaneous results to happen, and they don't happen, and now you're frustrated and you think that the platforms generally suck and don't work. But the reality of it is that the platforms are phenomenal if you do have a strategy for it. Look, here's some statistics for you. There are 2 billion people on Facebook. Listen to that. 2 billion people. So many people have Facebook, and not only do they have Facebook, they also have it on their phones in the form of an application. Not only do they have it on their phones as a form of an application, but most people go on Facebook, or a lot of people go on Facebook every single day. What's up, Joseph? What's going on? Mosama, what's up? So people not only have it as an application on their phone, they not only are a part of Facebook, but many people go on it on a daily basis, and in many instances they'll go on it multiple times a day. So you have an audience available to you that can get to know you and your company and your team and start to really get a feel for what type of a business you are. So that's really a better approach than just trying to take the approach that I'm going to advertise and put out, commercial. Think of it from this perspective. Hey, Casimir, what's up? How are you? Think of it from this perspective, okay? When you're using social media, if all you're putting out is constant advertisements, people are going to tune you out. It's just like on television, right? If you're watching a television program and a commercial comes on, unless the commercial is engaging, which most of them generally are not, okay, people are not going to stick around to watch a commercial. They'll go and, get a bite to eat, go to the bathroom, or they'll DVR it, whatever the case may be, and eliminate the commercials, and your message never actually gets through. All right, so if you're using your social media that way, your mindset's off. Okay, it's a lot more intricate than that. You need to have a strategy to develop what your company is, who you are, who your team is, so that the public gets to know you. It's a social platform where you want to create awareness of your company, of you, okay? And you want to do it in a social way. You don't want to come off hardcore with the advertising, because it's a turnoff, okay? So think of it this way. It's very similar. Hey, Tyler, what's up? It's very similar to any interaction, right? Let's say you're at a party and a stranger comes up to you at a party and starts trying to sell you something. You immediately shut the person off. You're not going to do business with somebody you just met. You don't know who they are, right? So social media is exactly the same thing, except here's the one difference. Social media has the ability to leverage your exposure to people, because you can reach hundreds of people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, possibly even millions of people, depending on what you're doing, right? So think about being strategic about it, okay? Think about putting out content on your social media platform that is of value to your prospective audience, and also not only of value to them, but also content that lets them know who you are, right? Lets them get to know who you are. If you're a school owner of a fitness center or a martial arts center, you want people to get to know you, because people will conduct business more likely than not with people that they feel comfortable with and have some kind of a connection with. So that's what you need to use Facebook for, okay? You can certainly advertise as well, okay? But you want to have your advertisements be very targeted to people that are actually interested in what you have to offer. So list building is super important with social media, okay? So what do I mean by that? You want to target people that have interests. So when you're thinking about doing your promotions, don't advertise generally to people. Don't utilize just interests that they have, because it's too general. Work on developing a list, and listen, it's a lot of work. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm not telling you it's going to be a quick fix. What's up, Julio? How are you? Jack, what's up? Welcome. I'm not going to tell you that. Listen, there's a degree of work in it, and the one thing that you have to do to determine whether or not you're going to use social media as a platform to market for yourself is, are you going to be dedicated to it? Are you going to actually follow? Whoa, there goes my camera. Are you going to follow through, right? Are you going to follow through and actually do what needs to be done to have an effective social media campaign, right? And that means being consistent, putting your content out there on a consistent basis, okay? Making sure that you're putting out content that's relevant to the people that you want it to be relevant to, okay? And when you are advertising, make sure that you're sending the advertisements to people that are actually interested in receiving what you have to do, what you have to offer. Don't advertise as if you would have advertised in a newspaper in the day, where you're just doing a general advertisement to the general public, and hoping that somebody might be interested, because you'll end up wasting your money. You can target your ads to people who are really interested in what you're doing, okay? So that's what you want to do. It's have that strategy, have that mindset, and if you have that strategy and you have that mindset, you're gonna have success with social media. You don't have that strategy, you don't have that mindset that you're gonna follow through, and that you're gonna be very systematic as to how you approach your social media, and you're just going to take the approach that you're going to just throw some ads out, you're going to boost some posts, and you think that voila, miraculously somebody's going to end up becoming your customer, you're probably going to be disappointed. All right, so this is Coach Nick. It's raining. I got nothing beautiful to show you except the wet Florida, which is kind of nice, I guess. And I'm going to be out of here in a second. Peace, everybody.